The Catholic Bishop of Awka Diocese, Most Reverend Paulinus Izokafo, has tackled the federal government and state governors over the minimum wage issue, saying they could pay over 100,000 naira if they cut costs of governance. The prelate was speaking in a press briefing over the lingering issue of minimum wage in Nigeria, also accused the government of insincerity over the workers' demand, describing the 100,000 naira being proposed as inadequate.
And reasonably done. For you see those who are debating on this, some getting home with over, as I already said, millions of naira. And yet they find it difficult to pay the poor worker. And in order to maintain himself or herself, the family, a sum of 62,000. And I'm sad to hear that governments are saying that they cannot pay that. And if they do that, Nigeria will break. Break in the sense that it will be broke. No, nothing more. But we know very well that really it is not what we pay the workers that will get Nigeria down. It is what some individuals in government are taking home that will break.
Still in Anambra State, a state high court sitting in Otuocha Judicial Division has committed to 3 months imprisonment an impostor who appeared before the court as a lawyer without any requisite training or certificate. The fake legal practitioner had last week presented himself as a counsel in a matter before the court, but raised the curiosity of the sitting judge when he went about handling his case in the most unprofessional manner. Sentencing the impostor, the presiding judge, Justice Oke Onunku, said it pained him so much to remember that he addressed the man as learned counsel in court severally. The Kano state government has vowed to appeal the judgment of a federal high court in Kano, which on Thursday notified the reinstatement of Mohammed Sanusi III as the 16th Emir of Kano. The Commissioner for Information, Babat Dantiye, confirmed in a statement that the government would appeal the judgment, handing down the judgment in a suit filed by a member of the former Kano Emirate, Aminu Danagunde, who challenged the removal of the 15th Emir, Aminu Ado Bayero. Justice Abdullahi Liman also nullified every step taken by the government in that regard. The federal government says it is perfecting the process for the establishment of an electricity offences tribunal with an inbuilt appeal system to speedily tackle power-related offences. It also declared that a total of 2.6 million meters in the power sector have been tested and calibrated, with most of the equipment deployed for use by consumers across the country. Speaking at a press briefing in Abuja, a managing director of a Nigerian Electricity Management Services Agency, Aliyu Tahir, stated that the agency is still testing and calibrating more meters to ensure their functionality, durability, and safety when in use. About 37 deaths have been recorded in the current cholera outbreak, which has hit 30 states, including Lagos and Ogun. The special advisor to the Lagos State Governor on Health, Dr. Kemi Ogunyemi, said in a statement that the state had recorded an additional 6 cholera deaths as against the previous 15, while the number of cases had risen to 401 in the state. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention, in its recent report, said over 1,141 suspected and over 65 confirmed cases of cholera were reported from January 1 to June 11, 2024, resulting in over 30 deaths. Days of torrential rain have triggered severe flooding across eastern China, submerging villages and houses and forcing thousands of residents to be evacuated. Footage aired by CCTV on Friday showed strong floodwater currents inundating villages and crop fields as rescue personnel were seen evacuating stranded residents with boats and front loaders. China's National Meteorological Center on Friday issued a yellow alert for rainstorms as multiple regions across the country expect further heavy rainfall. South Korea's foreign ministry on Friday summoned the Russian ambassador in protest of a pact between Russia and North Korea signed in Pyongyang this week. First Vice Foreign Minister Kim Hong-kyun conveyed Seoul's stance on the pact and military cooperation between Russia and North Korea to Georgy Zinoviev, the top Russian envoy to Seoul. Argentinian coach Lionel Scaloni expressed his unhappiness with the pitch at Atlanta's Mercedes-Benz Stadium after his team's 2-0 win over Canada in the Copa America opener on Thursday. The venue, which hosts matches for Major League Soccer, Atlanta United and the NFL's Atlanta Falcons, usually has an artificial pitch, but a temporary grass surface was installed ahead of the tournament opener. That's the news this hour. I am Barikumo Ado. Thanks for staying with us.